do you think it's far-fetched to assume the Niners trade Purdy to want to pay him, that $55-60 million contract and then trade up to go get Shedeur?
Okay, hold on a second.
Should you feel far-fetched?
Would you want to do that? Are you counseling that for that to happen?
No, I personally don't. No, but it's been talked about here locally.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Okay, listen. TJ? Who's a bigger Shedeur Sanders fan than the person sitting in this chair right now?
Not a lot of people, for sure.
Who has been accused of being my third son?
Yeah,
Brock Purdy, right?
Yes.
Okay, and that's in front of my actual son who's sitting here.
Yeah.
Cooper,
Son
are you aware
2.
that Brockman and TJ think that I love Brock Purdy so much that he should be your older brother?
Mm-hmm.
That's weird, don't you think?
Yeah.
Thank you. Confirmed by an actual son of mine. So the reason why I set this all up, Dante, is I think that would be nuts to do. And I understand that Shedeur Sanders would be starting from scratch, and you don't pay him the amount of money that a lot of people still think Brock Purdy is not worthy of. But you don't want to. What does this guy have to do?
Right. I mean,
for some Niners fans to not call, what is it like? People popping into KNBR and stuff like that. Dante, is that what's happening right now in the Bay Area?
A couple people, Sports Illustrated.
Oh, okay.
Maybe some KNBR here and there. Yeah.
Okay. I think that would be madness. You just don't want to go into the rookie quarterback mosh pit and hope they turn out like Brock Purdy when you have the actual Brock Purdy.
I mean, he already led
Thank you for the call, Dante. I mean, you know what I mean?
He led you to the big game.
Can he be the next guy to take us to the Super Bowl? Well, let's not pay the guy who was the last guy to take us to the Super Bowl and be an MVP finalist in the process.
It's a little insane.
People just don't believe it? Is that what it is?
Yeah, apparently not. Of course, we're not in the Bay Area, so I don't know what the local media is saying.
Oh, I don't want to go. I don't want to get into that. Not when you get in the mosh pit of what Niners fans are thinking and what you're saying.
Fan base like
my gosh, I learned that with the whole Trey Lance stuff.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah, Purdy did have a bad season. I had him on fantasy, and he did show up for me. I had him as a starting quarterback, and he didn't look like Brock Purdy like a couple years ago. He looked like Jimmy Garoppolo. He did not look like a Brock Purdy that I remember that almost went to the Super Bowl.
Well, again, this year, obviously, Trent Williams not healthy. Brandon Ayuk out.
Health was a problem. Health was a problem.
Out. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't the same team.
Yeah, it wasn't. But Jawan Jennings was great.
He is.
Like, even though you have bad players, like quarterbacks can still be good. Like any quarterback can make anything out of something. Like,
well, that's not necessarily true.
Well, Jane Daniels said at Terry McLaurin, but look at what De'Ami Brown did in the playoffs. Look at Zacchaeus. Like, he made something out of nothing. Like, that's what he can do.
That is the part I think that people are saying is that a quarterback should transcend, but it's a team game also. Yeah. And Kittle had one of his best years ever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did Kittle throw the passes to George Kittle? I mean, I think he's great. I don't think he's that talented. Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.